everyone, this is Rich, and I am back with another Craptacular movie review for the film Nixon and Hogan Smoke Christmas, the newest film from the cats over at Hack Movies. Now, being a fan of Hack Movies as I am, it was my obligation, a moral imperative, if you will, for me to share with you my thoughts on the sixth film by writer, director, and actor Kevin Strange. Now, the film probably has its most known characters in the Hack movie universe, Nixon and Hogan, who have been in a good portion of the Hack movies library. They are, if you will, the Jay and Silent Bob of the Hack verse.
Colombian smoke ass buds, man.
Now, this film consists of Nixon and Hogan being visited on Christmas Eve by Santa Claus, and being turned, and he has been turned into a zombie from smoking the weed that he had got Nixon as a Christmas present. Now, through talking with Santa, the boys do find out that the marijuana that Santa had smoked was from a supernatural being called Sarsaparilla, the Weed Witch.
Sarsaparilla, the Weed Witch, motherfucker! What, you think I wasn't gonna notice you bust up into my crib and stole some kush out of my stash, man?
Now, with Santa incapacitated and unable to deliver the presents, it is up to Nixon and Hogan to deliver the last three. Or it could be the end of Christmas as we know it. That's some scary shit.
Let us drive that fresh-ass slave piece of his just because I got my 4th DUI and lost my license. Man, you don't need no license to drive no magical flying reindeer.
Now, during the boys' escapades in delivering the first two presents, they come across many different characters, such as a warlock, tentacle demons, a mad scientist, and even a pumpkin monster. Fuck yeah. And in the midst of all that, we find out that Sarsaparilla has got wind of Santa's zombic affliction and wants to rob him of his holiday power so that she can open a chain of restaurants that serve nonsensical food, then make everyone in the world smoke her weed, thus giving them the munchies, and then they would have to go quench that munchness at her restaurants. With that said, she kidnaps Santa with the help of her tentacled minions and hope to drain out Santa's power rectally. Cut back to Nixon and Hogan, who are on their way to their last stop, and they realize whose gift that they have to give. It's none other than the boys' mortal enemy, Don Duepe, the villain who sends zombies out to kill Nixon and Hogan in a previous Hack film called Dead Shit. When the boys get to Don's house, they see that Don has kidnapped someone that he believes to be the real Santa Claus, and it's sad to say when he finds out that it's none other than David Wayne Black, another Hack movie star, dressed up in a Santa costume.
I've been trying to tell this crazy fuck that my name's David Wayne Black. I'm an actor for Hack Movies. I've been in Dead Shit, Colonel Kill, Stiff Jobs, and more recently Cockhammer. I dress up as Santa every year to make ends meet while pursuing my degree in education. This freak hits me over the head while I'm putting my kids' gifts in the car and starts raining this crazy bullshit, and you guys gotta help me.
Now, after Don realizes that, he kind of just shoots David in the face.
Well, fuck that idea.
for no real reason. Nixon goes on to explain to Don the situation with the Santa zombies, sarsaparilla, and the end of Christmas. Don then asks the boys for the present that he was going to get. And it's none other than the Black Mage Diary. An evil book that's in the Hackverse that has the powers to be used for good or evil. It's mostly used for evil. Now with the Black Mage Diary in hand, the boys head back to Nixon's house to duke it out with old Sassy herself. Now, I know this video has had a lot of spoilers in it a bit, but I am not pointing out a lot of the great, crude, and just fucking disgusting bits this film does have. And because of that, I will not spoil the last scenes of this film, but I will say that it's filled with blood and gore, tits, sodomy, chicks with dicks, and a zombie eating brain pieces. And if that seems like something that you might be interested in, then I suggest picking up this flick. In closing, Nixon and Hogan's Smoke Christmas is an entertaining and awesome film for no-budget comedy horror. But I do have to say, it is definitely not my favorite of the Hack movies. That title still belongs to Cockhammer, which is available on Amazon.com. But if you are a fan of trauma, if you're a fan of trauma, low-budget pictures, or brain-damaged films, or really just a horror fan in general, you might dig this flick. But if you're a film snob that critiques films on their special effects, the fact that they don't have Hollywood actors in them, or the fact that it just doesn't fucking cost $11 billion to make, then you should go take your money and go use it for pre-ordering Avatar on Blu-ray, you pretentious fuck. But for those who are interested in this DVD, it's filled with tons of stuff, guys. It not only has the film, it has the director and cast commentaries, outtakes, behind the scenes, and even a short called Nixon and Hogan in Time Travel Sucks. So check it out if this film seems interesting to you. It definitely has Mr. Rich's seal of approval. But yeah. This has been Mr. Rich for Mr. Rich's Craptacular movie review for Nixon and Hogan, Smoke Christmas. And remember, hack movies. It's not pornography. See you guys.
What I find most interesting is how the butthole is kind of gaped open a little bit, kind of like the mouth of a well, almost as if you could throw a stone down in there and never hear it hit the bottom.